What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to Grim. That's right, the time has finally come. I'm doing a TikTok video, and what better TikTok user to cover than the queen of cringe herself? Seriously, keep watching until the end of this video because this might be one of the worst creators on the planet right now. I seriously cannot stand these videos, so I'm gonna suffer through them for the sake of entertainment with you guys. Anyways, the creator we're meeting today is TikTok's most cringy mom. That's right, no fear. Varley is here. And for those who don't know, Varley, or Varlicious, is a massive TikTok user that seemingly blew up overnight, and it's probably because next to none of her videos actually make a shred of sense. Seriously, she seems to think that by making a crazy face and saying her punchline, that equals humor. But when the rest of the video makes absolutely no sense, it just leaves everyone wondering if they can get that 10 seconds back in their life. Let's see one of her super comedic TikToks as an example.
When I smile, I'm happy. When I don't smile, I'm still happy.
So surprisingly, that was a relatively tame one. You know, that massive grin is something you better get used to, and if you dislike seeing that, well, too bad. We're about to get a massive dose of that in each video. For some reason, she always opens up her mouth super wide and does this weird snarl in almost every single one of her TikToks, and I have yet to find a reason for it. Let's find one where she actually talks now.
There will always be haters, and the more you grow, the more they hate, and the more they hate, the more you grow.
So yeah, it turns out she knew we were making this video because, I mean, at this point, I am a hater, I guess, for even making this on her. And sure enough, she is going to have people exposed to her that wouldn't know about her otherwise because of this. I mean, there's gotta be at least one of you guys out there that are watching this that had not heard of her up until this video. So, you know, I'm gonna apologize. I'm sorry in advance for showing this to you. I wish I could have just let her go under the radar like the rest of society. But, you know, once you know about Varley, there's no going back. See what I mean about her videos really not making sense too? Like, what was even the point of saying that? And why do you end with this weird face like you were surprised at what you just said? So many questions.
Work, 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 work.
Mommy, I want to spend time with you.
I'm busy. Go away. Go. Work, 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 work.
Mommy, how much do you make?
Mucho money, mucho money. Go away. Work, 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 work.
Mommy, here's some money. Can I have your time?
Oh, you made me emotional, my baby.
So I guess this was a commentary on why you should not work and focus on your kids. She tried to have these deeper meanings throughout all of her videos and, you know, really tries to sprinkle in some psychology, I guess. But half of the time, I'm so confused with the delivery and bad acting that it all just gets lost in the end, and I'm once again feeling like I just want those 10 seconds back in my life before I knew that existed.
My husband, I didn't see him for so many days. I don't know what to do. I don't know where he is.
Yeehaw! Don't fear.
Oh my God!
Release him.
So now you guys have entered the true Varley cringe. That's right, she has this own series. Well, I don't know if you can call it a series, but basically it's a bunch of videos where she does this, and she is apparently trying to act like a superhero or something, and has this tagline, "Don't fear, Varley is here." Like, it's literally something she says in almost all of her new TikToks at this point. It's insane how far she's going with this story and trying to push this theme. I guess that's like a branding thing. I'm sure she's gonna release merch if she hasn't already. It's this super stupid thing that she's doing to help someone out, like, "Hey, I found your husband. Let me drag him backwards by the shirt. No fear, Varley is here." And then she makes her snarl and the video ends and fades away to show her username.
Hey, BFF, I got some french fries. Let's have a party.
Who are you talking to?
Dad.
What are you hiding from me?
Nothing, Mommy.
Show me your hand. I told you too many carbs is not good for your body. Try it out. Huh?
Yo, seriously, like, what is the actual point of you making this video, and why am I subjecting myself to this? I told you carbs are bad. Throw those fries out. What's even worse is her lack of creativity goes even farther. She legit reuses the same jokes. I mean, just look at this. It's the exact same video I just showed you, but just, you know, a slightly different premise.
Who are you talking to?
Dad.
What are you hiding from me?
Nothing, Mommy.
Show me your hand. I told you toys are a waste of money. Throw it out.
I told you toys are bad. Now throw it out. Like, okay, now let me turn to the camera and make this weird face. Yes, that's fire. All right, let's post that to my page. Keep in mind that, this is something that's going to make this even more painful, but these are literally getting hundreds of thousands of views. She is a huge TikTok star at this point, and people have whole montages on YouTube devoted to her. Who knew someone so out of touch with humor could be seen as a comedy icon? I mean, I hope most of the viewers are liking this ironically, because for me, I don't think I've ever laughed at a single one of these videos, and I usually laugh at the dumbest stuff, trust me. Alright, yo, real talk, if I was her kid, I would have to have her pay me to film this stuff, because I would not want to be caught out in public holding the camera or having any part of this. Seriously, I've said it to my friends before, but TikTok is truly the death of like actual comedy. And I mean, Instagram comedians, those were bad, but kind of a thing of the past. But this is just a whole other ballpark. When she's not making these mindless videos, she's lip syncing other people's content poorly and just trying to be fake motivational. I truly hate everything about this, if you couldn't tell. Here's where it gets good though. She legit got so much clout and let this whole superhero Varley thing go so far to her head, where she legit had an action movie short made about her. I'm being serious, and to be honest, the camera work and everything is really not half bad. It's pretty professional. Now, I can't show you any clips too extensively because I have no idea, if the music they use is copyrighted. And it just makes no sense at all. But the action part is pretty good, so I mean, if you want to watch that for some reason, and what feels like the longest 5-minute action short of all time, feel free to do that after this video. Yo, all I want to know though is who gave her permission to do this? Like, no mom should be out here taking over TikTok like that, and then having an action movie short made about them. Like, that's ridiculous and kind of next level. I give her props for that. Hey, you guys made it pretty far into this video, so real quick, I'm gonna ask you to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell in the next 5 seconds. And if you're quick enough, I'll reward you with your very own TikTok fame. That's right, you'll be hitting the woe to millions of viewers in no time. I just hope you realize how cringy this will be once that app fizzles out in a couple years, and all those videos of you are on the internet in cringe compilations forever. Anyways, on with the rest of the video.
Varley, don't you think you need to get your teeth fixed?
Nah, I'm beautiful just the way I am. Take me or take me. You have no option to leave me. You get it? I got it.
No, Varley, I really didn't get it. In fact, I don't get what the message is in half of these TikToks. It sounds to me like when I'm super tired and I'm trying to write out a text message to someone or something, like my way of speaking just goes completely out the window, and my ability to even write a coherent sentence in that state is absolutely gone. None of these videos have any point when they get hundreds of plays on TikTok, and that's just like, is that the mental level of people on this app, where they just eat up content like this like it's candy? Because if she tried YouTube, I don't think it would work. I mean, I'd hope YouTube viewers are a bit beyond that level of terrible comedy.
You're delicious!
Oh, I get it. She smashed the dough with her flip-flop, and that made it not yummalicious. Wow, even the best writers at SNL couldn't come up with that. That is top-tier comedy, if I say so. At this point, truly anyone can be famous, and I say that honestly. If my boring self can have a YouTube following somehow, and her humorless videos can go viral on TikTok, anything is possible. It's truly inspiring, really. So to close out, I do need to go over one thing that is a big no-no that Varley has done, and she got a bit of flack for it already, but I need to chime in and expose this as well, because it's not okay to be doing, no matter who you are, and especially if you have a big following on the internet.
That is it. As I keep saying over and over again, there is no room for negativity in my life.
Yep, so she snaps and goes off on random commenters and has done this a few times, calling them out and even sending her fan base to go raid these people and leave mean comments and things of that nature as a way of like doxing them. I mean, seriously? You are a probably 40-something-year-old grown woman using an app that somehow got you fame, and you let that go to your head so quickly and started using that power to harass kids that leave random funny and slightly mean comments on your page. Look, it's the internet. As much as I want to say those people aren't in the right either for leaving mean comments, and they shouldn't do that, that doesn't mean you won't get them. Look, no matter the size of you, if you're a creator, if you exist on the internet at all, people will hate and be mean, and as a larger creator, you need to kind of roll with the punches and learn to just block or ignore those people. But what you did is literally one of the worst things you can do, and put a spotlight on them and use your power and your influence to go ruin that kid's life, all because they left a comment memeing on you. But you know, that about does it for today's video. I have a couple other interesting TikTok stars that we can go over and cover like this that might be lesser known, so let me know if you wanted to see more of this and I can make that happen soon. As always, I'll see you in the next video, and until then, peace out.